Good evening, good evening. Hello, honey. It is windy. How you feeling? Well, I just lit it, so that's all very dry stuff. So it'll burn down quick. Look what I got for the fire pit. Mm-hmm. Hello, Akeem. How are you tonight? Well, get some sleep, dear. Get some sleep. Get me some coals going, and I'm going to pitch her in there for about 40 minutes. Good to hear, Akeem. Good to hear. I'm doing good, doing good. Starting to chill down, and the wind has been blowing at least 20 to 25 mile an hour all day. So, one little fish this morning, nothing this evening. Got a nice big hawk flying over. Woman, did you get the picture of your raccoon I sent you? Oh boy, did you read them? Probably in my chart too. No Bigfoot as of yet. Raccoon, yeah, I sent you a video. Hello, Elsie, how are you? Oh, probably hour and a half ago or something like that. He comes sneaking up the bank. Yep. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Well, good evening, Falcon. How are you? That is right, Saturn. We're on fire. A little windy, but we're going to do it anyhow. Thank you, Saturn. Well, I definitely sent it. So evidently it kicked out and said it was too big. Thank you, Saturn. Appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. Hang out with us anytime. Maybe the file was too big. I don't know. Good to hear, good to hear. Hopefully things are peaceful at nighttime for you. My holiday is okay. Having fun. Unwinding, chilling, relaxing a little bit. So that's what it's all about. All right, Elsie. Yeah, I think they come and asked that guy to leave. Had a couple little golf carts there, and then he packed up and left. Well, thank you for all that, Blue Diamond. We appreciate you. Nobody's coming to Islam, so we don't talk about religion or politics in this room. See you later. Thank you. Well, right now I'm just warming her up. We've done had our little meal for tonight, I think. So I think we're going to get some coals burning and put some potatoes in the fire pit and let them cook in the ashes. Other than that, we are settling in for a relaxing evening. Yep, rest and relaxation. Got the coffee rolling, baby. Yep, it's supposed to rain all night. We'll batten down the hatches and sleep in tomorrow. Hey, Stinky. I am from Ohio. So that depends on you. Where are you from? Everyone's doing good. Good to hear, good to hear. All you got to do is like, subscribe, hang out with us. Be nice to everyone. Right now I am dead center in the middle of Ohio. I live in the northwest section. And you are in the northeast. Yep, there's a few. I think got one neighbor up the road, but no one's across it. We're down below me yet, so I think all the little cabins are filled, so you see it right here, Stinky. We hang out, we hike, we do fires. We chat with people on YouTube. Hello, Junior. Welcome in from Brazil. Pretty old, Stinky. Does any of that really matter? Tell us about your day, Stinky. Same thing I'm doing today. Nothing. Well, it's good to have a day off every once in a while. I like them. Well, that's cool. You must be what, 12 years old? How did the movie go? Pretty good? 25, huh? Hello, Benji. How are you? That's good. You didn't happen to catch the advertisement from Woman in the Yard, did you? We're doing good, Benji, doing good. Just a little chillaxation tonight. Dead center in the middle of Ohio. That's what I thought, Stinky. That's what I thought. Never heard of it. Well, Falcon, I got one wrapped up in foil here, all poked holes in it and saturated with some cooking oil. We're going to put it into ashes here in a bit and give it about 40 minutes. Yeah, I believe I do. Some of them are better than others, though. But every one of them, every comment they make, helps out the channel. If it's bad enough, YouTube will block it. If I don't like it, I'll block it. Well, that's good to hear, Falcon. Good to hear. Most of the time, we just start ignoring them and they go away. I'm sure it won't be long and my raccoon will come back. No table scraps for him. The raccoon, I'm sure he's sauntering around in the woods somewhere. I think that's what they do all day long, but you don't see many out in the daytime. Pretty nice and warm, though, so he probably couldn't rest. Every day, baby, every day. The name is Mike. If you checked out the channel, you would know that. Check out the channel, watch some videos, leave some comments. Do you have a channel there, Stinky? Got any videos or anything uploaded? I'm going to say goodbye to you, Stinky. We've had enough of your trolling, I do believe. Welcome in, everyone. Say hello. Hello, Hudson. Aren't they all? Aren't they all? Lots of kids in here. Well, thanks for reciting some poems there, whoever you are. DJ. I don't know, some people just got nothing to do but copy and paste and send crap, so. But it keeps the comments rolling. The more comments you get, the more that YouTube shares you out. Who sings it? Who sings that song? I don't let kids in here. It is labeled not for kids, but YouTube has this little glitch in it that if a parent signs a child up with an account, they get to pretend like they're adults for a while, but then you can see they come into the rooms and do not become adults. The Goo Goo Dolls. Very cool. Sad songs making money. Kind of like every country song's about someone's mama, mud flaps, or an old pickup truck, and sometimes a hunting dog. Very cool, Akeem, very cool. How was school? You get the results back from your grading yet? Are you about to be a professional high school student? No sweat, man. You know you got this. What are you going to study, DJ? That's cool. Probably so. Probably so. I was just about to ask you, are you going to work for a city, a county, or a state municipality? Are you from India? UK. What is wrong with London, man? I hear it's a beautiful place. Well, hello, Crunch. Where have you been for 3 weeks? We were beginning to give up on you. Well, they love it there until they realize what Florida's all about. Well, Florida is one of the most expensive places in the United States. Crunch, are you working away now? That's good to hear. Good to hear. Don't forget that thumbs up. It's been a while since you've been in here. It's almost Saturday morning there. I hope you got the day off today. VHS, my day has been awesome. How about you? Have you accomplished anything today? Or just been chillaxing? Thank you for the thumbs up. Well, that's pretty good. It's depending on if it's Friday or Saturday there. Is it still Friday for you also? Ice cream is always a treat. There you go. That's a good song. Yep, that's about right, DJ. We were down there last year. I got a job offer down there, and we went down, and we couldn't even find a one-bedroom place to rent. I think with the rent and utilities, you're probably looking at about $6,000 a month. So $60,000 just to rent a place. We looked at junk, completely junk that needed rebuilt on 1 acre or half-acre lots and $200,000. I think Stinky might have left us, DJ. He was getting a little carried away too. All right, Crunch, you take it easy, man. Come back and see us. Hello, Doctor Who. How was the day? Doctor Who, Crunch was here today. It's been 3 weeks since we saw him. Crunch, I will tell Charles you were in the house tonight. Well, I asked if you were Indian because that is what most of them go for here is civil engineering jobs. But, I mean, that was not to make offense, but they're pretty good jobs and pretty smart people. Nope. I don't know why anybody would want to live in Texas, but, I mean, there's opportunities everywhere. I mean, it just depends on your job. I mean, I don't exactly know, I mean, how big of a company you want to work for, or if you want to go into your own private sector, but I'm pretty sure any state here you would be able to find a job for good pay. If you want a cheap place to live, you're probably talking uh, maybe Arizona. Pretty much warm 11 and a half months out of the year. But big cities are few and far in between. Try, maybe look around Phoenix, Flagstaff. I mean, that's about the cheapest land anywhere in the United States. 20 grand, you could probably get you 40 acres. 20 grand in Florida will get you a one bedroom on a trailer court that you don't own. Most states land will average anywhere from $4,000 to $10,000 an acre. Arizona, you can find spots out there for $500 an acre. Pretty good living. That's why people want to be out there and be off the grid. I mean, maybe most of your work can be done from home, via the web or something. So I don't know. I would, yeah, kind of like you say, I would look for any any state around the capital city. But that's pretty much where the most expensive places are going to be in the state. DK, how are you? I was looking for a comment. I did not see anything to give you a follow back. I'm sorry I've missed all these comments here. Sometimes my screen just does not roll. Hello from Chile, how are you? Hello everyone. I'm sorry I missed you. The chat's not rolling. When I get those bigger chats, it kind of blocks the screen and locks it up. Yeah, but you can find nice people anywhere. But you can find buttheads there too. T800. I don't know why people change your name every other day in here. Has the new name got a different meaning? For the hot part or the cold part? Hello, Eddie. This is Ohio. DJ, that is in every state in the world now. This weather pattern screwed up thing. I mean, they've got snow in Florida, hurricanes where there's never been hurricanes, tornadoes every other day. It's crazy here. And I don't think this wind is going to let down until it brings the rain to us tonight. That's the kind of bad thing about Ohio. It rains almost every day, kind of like Florida. You'll get 1 week of 70-degree weather, and then the next Monday there's an inch of snow on the ground. But it's whatever you get used to. Hello, Eddie. Are you still with us? Not yet. I'm going to throw a big old baked potato in the ashes here in a minute and let it cook underneath. Well, then I don't know where you're going to go. It rains or snows or is a heat wave in every state here. You'll never get away from that. Indiana is just like Ohio. Crap, crap, crap. You're going to have good and bad in every state you go to. You just got to pick and choose. And you got to kind of look at what state has high tax brackets. Some have better than others. Some have higher sales tax than others. The flatland, go to Utah. Kansas, Iowa. But then you get tornado, tornado, tornado. Oklahoma, tornado. If you run from one thing, you'll just find something else. Believe me. Sometimes you just gotta suck it up and settle for what you get. Arkansas has been nothing but flood. Arkansas has had more hurricanes, along with Louisiana and Mississippi this year. Nothing but rain. Flood, flood, flood. But like I say, you can find high ground anywhere. Don't live on a riverbank. Tennessee was wiped out. North Carolina was completely wiped out. Things that, have happened and haven't happened for 200 years or is happening now. We all just may be doomed. Well, it's just America, man. I mean, I'm sure you can go to any country or any place and you're going to get the same thing. I mean, why do people move to Alaska or something where you get snow for 9 months out of the year? And sometimes it's dark for 3 months straight. I mean, you live out in a tropical island and you're living on a volcano. Who knows when that thing's going to pop? It's the whole world is crazy, man. Why is Iceland green and Greenland covered in ice? It's silly. Telling you, man, Arizona, Nevada are pretty much the same temperature all the time. You just gotta learn to live in the elevations. You know, if you're down in the valley, you're not going to see snow. If you're on a mountaintop, you're going to get a lot of snow. A lot of things to consider. Just, whoop, I want it because it's a pretty view. Or I want this place because everybody's moving there. Hell, they say California is going to fall off the map and be underwater, so who knows? Yes, they are, but maybe their own fault. Or the San Andreas fault. Might be his fault. I don't know. Something's going to happen. You know, they're trying to do clean energy and run everything off of electric out there, and they don't have enough power to run the towns for a full 24 hours. And then what ain't lit up gets burnt down, so sometimes it's a sad world. That's why I stay away from the TV, man. Nothing but bad news. Hello, Angel. Good to hear, good to hear. I hope they do all right. Oh, I think he was talking about, you know, the big tales of the ocean taking over and the fault line, and you know, I've been hearing that my whole life. It's going to break off and fall into the ocean. A lot of land out there. Who knows, man? That's way out of my hands or my control, so no opinions there. Welcome in, and thank you for that thumbs up. But how do we get on such sad topics, guys? I'm sure there's many more things we could talk about. We're getting into politics and stuff again. We shouldn't really talk about anything government issued or ordered. Let's talk about having a great Saturday. Tell us what you're going to do today, tomorrow. Tonight's a night of watching the fire and staying up late, right? But you know what I mean, Doctor Who. It's controlled by that. Everything in the world is. Thank you, Angel. I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. All right, DJ. Good talk, good talk. Come back soon. Can't believe it's 8 o'clock and I'm still drinking coffee. Well, who is left in here? Is it Angel or is it Doctor Who? Farm Life, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Fire! It's windy, so we're not blazing too high. It's almost time to put the potatoes in the coals. Hot coal. Got the dogs barking. I thought them was wild turkeys for a minute. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hit that thumbs up and let us know where you're watching from tonight. Enjoy the fire. All right, people, what time is it? 8:33. $8.33. We got potato in the fire. I'm about to kick it off here, guys, and reboot it. Nobody gonna talk, so we'll send it out for another share and see how we do there. Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? Nobody wants to watch the fire, guys. What's up? We're going for take two here in a minute. Welcome in, welcome in. Nobody wants to chat. Hello, Charles. It was an eerie, dark night. Only the light was the fire from the pit of hell. How you doing, Charles? I was getting ready to shut her down. 4 minutes I'm going to shut her down, but I'm going to give it 5 and then boot it right back up. I got a potato in the fire going. I got to remind myself to take it out about. I'm sorry to hear that, Charles. Crunch come into the live earlier there. He said he's a busy man nowadays. He just wanted to stop in and say hi. Yep, yep. When it when the comments start slowing down like that, that means the share is not going out as far. So I had like one person in here for about 7 minutes straight. So you shut it down, give it 5, boot it back up, and you'll get 10, 15 people pop right back in to start. Sometimes different people. Sometimes the same people will come back. I've only had to boot 2 tonight. Should have been about 4, but... And usually when I say I'm about ready to shut down, then people will start popping in. Now we're up to 5, it says. Welcome in, guys. Let us know where you're from today and say hello. I've had Mr. Raccoon up here twice now, checking out the fire. Kind of like this on the nights that I can sit here for 3 or 4 hours and chat. Nobody shows up to chat. I could just do a fire burn and let it run until the fire dies out. Kind of like that one woman who just gets in her car and drives, and sometimes she does 5, 6 hour lives the whole time she's driving. And she's slowly getting subscribers. But I can't answer the same questions for 6 hours straight, you know what I mean? No music tonight, but you can hear the TV inside. So anywho, Charles, when I shut her down, I will be back. So if you want to talk some more, jump back in. I think Mrs. D was in here for a while. She might still be hanging out. I don't know. Still in Ohio, down near the Capitol. Got tired of seeing what state you're in the other night. I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, people keep asking me, where you from, where you from, where you from, where you from? Yeah. Where you at? Where you from? Where you at? I wish there was some way I could pin that up onto the screen. You know, like TikTok has the little comment tab where you can pop it up. I mean, I would put it in on the description page, but nobody ever looks at that. Well, maybe there's a way. Used to be able, you can tag it and stick it up on the screen. I could probably, well, I guess if you said, hey, he's Mike from Ohio, and I pinned your comment on there, people would know, but I can't comment on my own live on the cell phone, which is stupid, but... All right, Charles, give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back.